Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, let's get original crew, man. We're back. Got another death battle. We got Miles Morales versus Static. That Static Shock, that is. Whew, this gonna be a good one. This should be a good one.
Should be.
You never know, man. Hey, y'all go ahead and run it up in the comments. We got Marvel Spider-Man versus DC Static Shock. See, I want to say about a year ago, I saw that, what was it, HBO? Mm-hmm. HBO Max or Max now. They had put Static Shock on it. I was getting ready to start watching. One day I clicked on and said, damn, what's wrong? I was using my sister's HBO account. She got tired of paying it. I said, motherfucker, bruh. And I ain't been able to watch Static Shock. And I refuse to pay for HBO. We already pay for too much. Mm-hmm. And then we're finna start paying for other stuff. I ain't got time for it, man. So, with that being said, I remember watching Static Shock back in the day. I was trying to re-up on it. And then I had watched like an episode, and I was like, all right. Went on the next day.
Gone.
Fuck.
I mean, couldn't log in.
Yeah. Well, it was logged in. It said you got to for payment.
Oh.
It was logged in, but when I tried to pay, something about payment, I'm like, and I ain't finna call her up and be like.
Yeah.
So I asked my mom. She said, I think she said she was tired of paying. I said, oh. And she ain't paid for it since, man.
That's sad.
So with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. You want the first part? All you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Like it with a thumbs up.
But let's go. Let's hop into it. Let's check it out. Let's check out these two brothers. Let's see who's going to win.
Throughout the Earths of Marvel and DC Comics, there are hundreds, no thousands of superheroes saving the day. But what if I told you there were even more across the multiverse?
Oh, great, as if we don't have enough to keep track of already.
Miles Morales, the Spider-Man of Marvel's Earth number 1610.
And Static, the electric genius from DC's Dakotaverse. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. At first glance, the world of Earth 1610 isn't so different from our own. But look closer and you'll find Coca-Soda instead of Coca-Cola, PDNY officers instead of NYPD.
And a hamburger and fries can cost $30,000 goddamn dollars!
But perhaps the greatest difference in this so-called ultimate universe was that Peter Parker, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, was dead.
Enter Miles Morales. He was your typical kid from Brooklyn and didn't have much to worry about.
All right, we got Miles Morales, 5'6", 160. Okay, it's just typical teenage boy from Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Remember the champion's hobbies: music and graffiti art. Never ties his shoes fast. Man, you remember I was watching the hell out this show. I was like, that's my joint. And
did I get into it with you?
Nah, you didn't get into it with me.
This one I did.
No,
you was watching.
You didn't. I'll watch it. You might catch an episode or something.
Oh.
But nah, you weren't keeping up with me. Nah.
I thought I was.
Except his overbearing mom and dad. Hey kid, appreciate your folks while you have them. You never know when they're gonna pull a surprise Uncle Ben.
Well, Miles spent most of his time with his more laid-back Uncle Aaron, who turned out to be a secret supercriminal.
Totally relatable. Anyway, during one of his heists into a secret lab, Aaron accidentally scooped up a spider. The next time Miles visited, the spider got loose and, you know what happens.
Miles, let's go.
This spider carried the genetic-enhancing Oz formula, yet another attempt to recreate Captain America's infamous super soldier serum. It had previously transformed Peter Parker into the first Spider-Man.
Wait a minute, who came up with the idea to store the super serum in a friggin' spider?
Scientists can be weird sometimes.
Maybe next time, put it in something that can't walk away. It's got 8 legs. That's like 4 times more walking power.
Sure. Either way, with his new powers, Miles donned red and black to become the ultimate Spider-Man.
As the newest spider lad on the block, he does whatever a spider can. He's super strong, super fast, and has the overpowered super radar, the spider sense.
After meeting Peter's Aunt May, Miles took up the classic web shooters, complete with multiple types of long to short range webbing.
Yet another tool that would be perfect for snagging a beer from the fridge without leaving the couch.
Boomstick, he was a teenager.
Different universe, different drinking laws, right? And also, like Peter, he can stick to walls. You know, spider style.
Yes, like some spiders, Miles can control his body's interatomic attraction, essentially sticking to walls like a magnet. However, unlike Peter, this subatomic electron manipulation gave Miles a few extra moves of his own.
Yeah, the kid's got electric powers. He can zap people with a quick touch, fire off massive explosions, and even turn invisible. Wait, what's that got to do with shocking people?
This venom sting can even take out the Ultimate Universe's Electro, a being literally made of electricity. But Miles didn't just shock him, he disrupted Electro's own charge. Similar to a miswiring sending too much electricity in one direction and shorting out your computer when somebody forgot to plug it into the surge protector.
Wiz, you know I don't believe in protection for anything. It's going in raw.
Oh.
Anyway, as the new Spider-Man, Miles obviously had a lot to live up to. After his Uncle Aaron died in front of him,
Ha! Told you somebody would pull a Ben!
Miles pushed past the heartache. He persisted, living up to Peter's ideals, and eventually stepped out of his shadow to be Spider-Man in a way only he could.
Oh yeah, what's up, Danger? He can blast apart a building-sized monster and survived being slammed around by the giant Cassie Lang. That's Ant-Man's daughter.
He's smart enough to hack military drones and quick enough to destroy an alien device in a microsecond. Essentially, he needed to open and close a portal in an impossibly short time frame to prevent an alien force from invading. It's a long story.
Point is, he's super fast. With his spider sense, he can react to things before they even happen. He's super tough, too. He even survived being caught in this giant super collider exploding.
Measuring the size of this hole using real-world maps of New York and solving for fragmentation, we know this explosion must have been equivalent to about 222 tons of TNT.
Sure, that's not technically canon to the comics, but guys, main series Spider-Man has done way crazier things. I mean, he has the same powers, and Miles has even beat the crap out of him. Classic Pete can bench press 130 tons, use his spider sense to dodge beams of light, and ripped apart Doc Ock's robo-arms, which once survived a 2-kiloton nuclear explosion. So I'd say the Super Collider feat checks out.
Unfortunately, Miles' electric powers can tire him out, and his spider sense does not protect him automatically, serving more as an alarm or proximity sensor.
But the youngins proved himself to be the best successor a Spider-Man could ever want, and more. He even got pulled into the main Marvel timeline when they blew up the Ultimate Universe. Miles Morales is truly one of the greats.
Don't wash the mouth, wash the hands.
They do actually need to make a Spider-Man Miles Morales film, though. I'm ready for that, but you never know with them, man. But I remember watching the cartoon series like nonstop when that dropped. Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right, up next, let's get it.
Despite growing up in the most crime-filled neighborhood of Dakota City, Virgil Hawkins was a pretty chill guy.
He spent his time playing D&D, reading.
He's 5'8", 2 inches taller.
Okay. 140.
140 more slender, but he's 15, so he's older. Okay, aka Kilowatt Kid, member of Teen Titans. Shout out to the Teen Titans. All right. Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to find Status Shock.
Comics, you know, typical nerd stuff. But he had one major problem: the classic sitcom bully. No teenage story is complete without it.
During school, he was frequently harassed by local gang leader Francis Stone. Virgil's only refuge was one of his few friends, Larry Wade.
Larry convinced Virgil there was only one way to get rid of Francis for good. Join his own gang and pack some heat. Things got, well, pretty intense, and Virgil wasn't having any of it. It was time to bail like DC Comics on their cinematic universe.
But the damage was already done. The police arrived and let loose a massive canister of what seemed to be tear gas, but wasn't.
Yeah, this grape-looking mist was actually some experimental shit. It was supposed to tag each gang member so the cops could track them down later, but it was actually laced with radioactive quantum juice, which killed almost everybody. I hate it when that happens.
Luckily, Virgil was one of the few who survived, but the quantum juice still had an effect.
You could say he was shocked to find out what it did.
Yes, he began to develop electromagnetic powers. Before this, Virgil always felt out of his league, but now he was in a league of his own and became the superhero Static.
I put a shock to your system.
Hell yeah! With these new powers, the guy was unstoppable. He could blow shit up with electric bolts quick as lightning, make explosion balls called Nova Bombs, and taser people with punches to the face.
Right, but he's not just good at shocking people. Static can alter the electron attraction of any object or surface. He can erect extremely durable electromagnetic force fields that block most attacks. He can even move metal around like a hip young Magneto.
And slip metal under his feet to take to the sky. His favorite ride is the Static Saucer, a giant frisbee that doubles as a shield and buzzsaw. Think about it. Don't you wish your car could literally cut through traffic?
Obviously, turning superhuman overnight caught Virgil a bit off guard, but after a few speed bumps, he became a well-regarded superhero throughout the city of Dakota, even teaming up with fellow heroes like Icon and Rocket.
Icon and Rocket? Come on, where's Batman and Wonder Woman?
Oh, I should mention that while Static is part of the DC universe, he did not start there. See, Static was originally created by Milestone Comics, which eventually merged with DC. Their characters, including Static, existed in an alternate timeline known as the Dakotaverse. Then a guy named Dharma gained cosmic power and accidentally blew everything up, sending Static into the main DC timeline. It's really not too complicated.
Uh-huh.
I've actually been working on a device to peer into alternate timelines, but unfortunately it still needs...
Button!
Oh.
Well now, old chap, what were we discussing but a moment ago?
Oh, shite, don't you know? Let's figure out who yet wins a fatality kerfuffle.
Yes, I'm mad as hops. Let's begin, my fellow Ultra Cupidarian.
I regret everything.
Oh, I'll do it again.
No!
Hell no.
I'm sure that's fine.
Well, no matter the universe, Static was always one-upping himself. He learned how to see ultraviolet light and how to make people glow. Wait, what's that got to do with shocking people?
That would be his ability to detect bioelectric auras. Static can also create power-draining plasma coils, disrupt the electrical impulses of others, and empower or heal himself by draining energy from outside sources.
He can literally reattach his severed arm with shock power. I'm not even joking. Look at this. Since when could electricity do that?
Clearly, Static has a lot of
dope.
power at his beck and call.
He can survive building-sized kabooms, lift hundreds of tons, and once turned this huge chunk of ice into slush in just a couple seconds.
Based on the size of the ice and the required change in temperature for such a feat, Static must have output energy equal to 180 tons of TNT.
He's quick enough to intercept lasers confirmed to be beams of actual light, which is pretty darn fast.
And in the cartoon, he actually shoved some quantum juice in some lockers and launched them out of orbit. These are typical school lockers, which can weigh up to 30 pounds each.
And fit approximately one nerd.
To throw 3 of these into space, they need to be moving nearly 3,000 times faster than sound, requiring a throwing force equal to 4 kilotons of TNT.
Damn! Okay, sure, that's not canon to the comics, but his electromagnetism could play tug of war with Superboy's telekinesis, which can lift 4 million tons. I'm not sure Static can go that far, but if he's anywhere close, it's still higher than throwing some lockers around.
Though, despite Static's incredible power, insulators are his kryptonite, and he can run out of juice if he pushes himself too much.
But the guy's one of the coolest superheroes who rarely got his time to shine. Heck, he was good enough to join the Justice League. I think even Virgil himself was shocked to see how cool he really was.
Static shock!
Static shock.
What you thinking, C? What you thinking, C? You got Miles, you got Static.
I don't know. My antenna's not antennaing, you know. I'm a little... So I'm just going...
You gonna wing it
I'm
tonight?
gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it tonight.
Ready for the countdown?
Already?
Yes, it's the final countdown. Yeah. Ready for the countdown? You got it?
I don't have it, but I'm just going... Whatever come in my mouth, it is what it is.
All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Static.
Miles. Wow. Wow.
I want to go with Miles.
So you going DC over Marvel? Okay, ain't nothing
I
wrong
want
with
to
it.
go with Miles, but
Ain't
I
nothing wrong
really
with
don't
it.
know. I don't.
There's nothing wrong with it. And the main reason why I'm going with Miles is because I'm 100% remember the episodes after episode. I recently watched that. Static Shock was back in the day watch.
Yeah.
I was trying to rewatch it. If I had rewatched the show, I would have a definite answer. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Right. Let's go.
I'm not out here right now.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
Remember what I always say.
Whoa! Watch where you're aiming. I got places to be tomorrow. For real? You attack me! Well, I got more than one electric psychopath to keep track of it.
That may not mean that.
Forgive me, but can I be honest? I'm fully transparent. You ride on trash cans.
Oh,
Me? Getting zapped? What's up with that?
I call that the shoulder touch. And I call this my taser punch.
okay.
Come on now.
Wait, what? Keep ticking, keep ticking.
Come on.
Stop thinking, stop thinking.
Child, I'm just like,
It's like two kids fighting, literally. Like, literally, that's what it is. It's like two kids fighting.
my goodness.
Oh.
Wait, what? Keep ticking, keep ticking.
So you might go.
Oh.
Damn.
Stop thinking, stop thinking.
Get his ass beat.
Come on out, Spider Boy.
Like you go invisible.
Shoot, that was my ride. You got surprises, but so do I.
Okay.
Might win, see?
I don't know.
Oh!
Oh!
What the?
Yeah, what the? Come on, man.
Whoa, not cool.
Okay, okay.
You stupid. All I gotta do is... What?
Plasma
Yeah.
coil.
Oh.
If you hadn't noticed, this electric biz is kind of my thing.
Is it over?
KO! Looks like we're kicking off this year with a bang.
Oh my gosh. As tired as I am, I couldn't even think. I'm just gonna go with one. I'm just gonna go one.
What?
Oh, my heart.
What?
Oh, I tell you, you just gotta trust yourself, you know?
What?
That's it, that's all.
I keep fucking getting him wrong.
Oh my gosh.
But he did say you tap me first. Static.
He did. He said that. So technically, they don't always, in this
No.
case.
Static. We see Static attack first.
But
Static said
that
you
he
attacked me
But it's
first.
what we.
And like I always say, it's whoever attacks first loses. I always say that. I said whoever attacks first loses. They always lose. Bruh.
Okay.
I get these
Okay.
wrong every fucking week.
Poor Miles, though.
Honestly, I'm surprised how this turned out. At first glance, Miles appeared to have a good chance of victory.
He was definitely physically stronger than Static. He would have totally won an arm wrestling contest.
But Virgil's overwhelming electric power put him at a level above the young Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, overall Static's feats were way above Spidey's, even when we scaled Miles to classic Peter Parker's biggest feats. Static definitely had the oomph to take Miles out, but Miles had no easy way to get around his force field.
The variety of techniques at Static's disposal also rent many of Spider-Man's abilities moot.
Like how Spidey's invisibility didn't matter when Static could light him up like a Christmas tree. And his speed was so similar to what the spider sense could give Miles that the super radar wasn't that big of a help. Remember, just because he knew an attack was coming didn't always mean he could dodge it in time.
And, well, shockingly, Static only needed to hit him once. See, his electromagnetic manipulation gave him control over Miles' wall crawling and other abilities. As soon as he got a hold of Miles' bioelectric aura, it was basically all over.
But hey, Miles and all the other Spider-Men fight Electro all the time, and they have no problem dealing with him. Why was Static any different?
Simply put, every iteration of Electro pales in comparison. He has no feats of power that come even close to Static, and frankly, he's an idiot. This was a fascinating matchup, but oh no, not again!
Yay! Mr. Morales put up a jolly good show, and yet Mr. Hawkins had him outdone in breathtaking power, stalwart defense, and veritable versatility.
Oh, he was just miles ahead of him, don't you know?
The victor is Static.
That is so messed up, bro. So messed up. Is it not, see? Was that not messed up?
I mean, yeah, for you.
You just like another W for me. I keep winning these things.
That's not a competition. It's just fun.
It is competition. With these,
Not to me.
it is for me. I gotta win one week, man. Damn. Pimp down.
Oh my god.
Donna. Pimp down.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
That's all
bruh.
right.
I had all faith in Miles. But wife, when they make the movies, whenever they make it, you're gonna be like, see Miles be kicking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Watch.
She cold.
But hey, and then Marvel, y'all lose to DC? Damn. Damn, what the hell y'all doing? Y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts down below. But as always, I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Here to post.
We are. We are.
Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Tell me why